Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and today we are going to talk about DPS focus, DPS priority, who the hell you should be killing when you get into a team fight when you're playing Overwatch. Now, disclaimer to begin with, this just doesn't apply to the offensive heroes. I'm not saying, hey, anybody who's playing a character that is there to kill the enemy, this is what you should be doing. Because no, ladies and gentlemen, this applies to the entire team. Even if you're playing Lucio, even if you're playing Mercy, you still need to follow this DPS priority. This is what you want to be doing. You need to focus fire targets down to kill them rapid and then move on to the next target. So what I'm going to do in this video is explain to you who the hell you should be killing when you get involved into a team fight. But as you'll gradually pick up on, or you'll probably pick up on this straight away, it's not simple. It isn't like, okay, kill the healer, then kill the DPS, and then kill the tanks. It's not as simple as that because there's loads of different factors. Things like positioning and loads of stuff. But I'm going to get into that in this video. So the first thing, and this is the very kind of basic DPS priority. This is what everybody should be doing when you get involved in a team fight. You want to kill the Zenyatta, then you want to kill the DPS. Now then maybe they don't have a Zenyatta, right? So instead of going for the old Zen McCree, so you want to kill Zen, then you want to jump onto McCree. Maybe they don't have a Zen, maybe they've got a Mercy, maybe they've got an Ana. In which case, you kill the Mercy or you kill the Ana first. It is any character's priority that can dive in, so we're talking Winstons, we're talking Genjis, we're talking Divas. They want to dive immediately onto the Zenyatta, immediately onto the Mercy, immediately onto the Ana and kill them. Now, you'll notice that I haven't included Lucio in this. This is because Lucio, he's the lowest priority target. He's not going to die that quick. He's quite durable. He heals himself. He's pretty fast. He can wall run. He's quite annoying. But if you remove that Ana, suddenly, well, they're not building Ana charge. If you remove that Mercy, well, they've got no heal and they've got no res and they've got no damage boost. If you remove Zenyatta, they've got no damage buff from his Discord orb and they've got no healing. And that's going to cripple any team. Totally cripple them. Also, you can throw Symmetra into there as well. If the enemy has a Symmetra on defense, killing her straight away, well, it prevents her from charging her ultimate, which prevents her from putting down the teleporter, which prevents fast enemy reinforcements, which basically kills Symmetra. And it's like awesome. Then you're playing like a 5v6, which is exactly what you want, or a 6v5. Now, why isn't this that simple? Why isn't it as simple as just go in and kill the Zen, kill the Mercy, kill the Ana, and then kill the McCree? Because maybe you can't get to those characters. Maybe the enemy Reinhardt decides to engage onto you crazy. Maybe he dives onto you stupid, in which case, if he's out of position, everybody should kill him. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's not simple. I can't just say to you, kill Zenyatta, then kill McCree, and then just kill the rest of the team. I can never really say that, but you should always have a priority target in your head. If you're playing Winston, if you're playing Diva, if you're playing Genji, if you're playing Tracer, or even Pharah, I guess, to some extent, characters that can get in behind or get into a position where they can attack the back lines of an enemy team, they need to prioritize killing the supports immediately, with the exception of Lucio. Leave Lucio. Then you want to kill the enemy DPS as fast as possible. And then from that point, then you just kill whatever's available. If you've got that in your head, and if, even simple coordination, a Genji and a Winston, if they both dive into an enemy backline at the same time, they'll probably kill the supports, and that means you'll probably win the team fight. That'll be the pivotal moment in that team fight. You've killed the supports, then you win the fight. Now, like I just said, it's not simple. This isn't easy. I can't just give you a list and say, guys, do this in every single fight. Sometimes you have to just kill the nearest target to you. If you push in as a unit and then you get hit with an Earth Shatter, or maybe you get hit with some sort of crowd control AoE, this is me getting all MMOE, because this kind of, actually I'll just drop onto that for a second. If a lot of you guys have played World of Warcraft, right, or any other MMO, in those games you have target priorities, right? The raid leader will put markers on top of targets that need to die quick. So generally it'll be kill the healers, kill the DPS, leave the tanks till the end. Overwatch isn't kind of like that, but it kind of is. You still have priority targets that you need to kill quick. Because I am sick to death of people sending me screenshots of high damage stats and, look at this. I got a gold medal for damage, but our team lost the game. Maybe you were just spamming fire into a Reinhardt shield. I've got news for you guys. Reinhardt, well, he wants you to do that. That's why he's there. Or maybe you're shooting Roadhog. Maybe you're shooting Diva. That damage would be better off piled into DPS, because if you're getting effective eliminations with the damage that you've got, you will cripple the enemy team. Overwatch is all about eliminations. If you kill people, remove them from play, you're removing that chess piece from the board, your team has an advantage. I don't care how you do it, and I don't care if you ain't got the greatest damage ever. If you remove them, then that is absolutely phenomenal, and that's what you need to do. So just going back to this idea of getting into your head the targets to attack, because we all go crazy. I go crazy as well. Like, I'll start shooting people, then for some reason I'll just start shooting a diva, when really, you know, if I'm playing soldier, I shouldn't really be shooting the diva in the middle of the team fight. That's not really helping anyone. I should be firing at their backline or trying to take out their DPS as well. But, you know, but I've got high damage. Oh god, I've wasted my time. That's a crap place to be. So what you've got to think is, if somebody dives onto you, so let's talk about a counter dive defense. Let's talk about Winston. So Winston dives onto your team looking to kill your Zenyatta. What do? You kill Winston. Everybody on your team kills Winston. As soon as he comes in, I don't care if he puts his shield down, you just blast through it and you kill him, and then he's dead. Talking about blasting through shields, a lot of the time, I've been noticing comments on videos that I've been making where people are like, oh my god, you're shooting the Zarya shield. Well, yes, when Zarya bubbles herself, that's not, oh god, don't attack Zarya. That only absorbs 200 damage, and then it dissipates, and then you can damage Zarya. Yeah, sure, she's going to get charged when you fire through it, but if you fire through it, break the barrier, then kill her, well, then she's not doing anything. So this goes again back to the whole target priority thing. So this is generally what we do when we play. We'll kill the Zen. If there isn't a Zen, we'll kill the Ana. If there isn't an Ana, we'll kill the Mercy. We'll ignore the Lucio. Then we'll kill the McCree. Now, if there isn't a McCree, then we're going to probably kill the Zarya. There'll always be a Zarya, and we'll go straight through the Zarya. Now, with Zen removed, with Zarya removed, a team, well, they've been crippled. With Zen removed, McCree removed, they've been crippled. With Mercy removed, and, I don't know, Zarya removed, again, they've been crippled. This effective target priority will just win you team fights. We've all been there, right? When you're involved in, like, let's say, Temple of Anubis, first point defense. They seem to just roll through you and kill you straight away. That's because they've killed key players immediately. They haven't tried to kill the Reinhardt. They haven't tried to kill the Roadhog. Instead, they've dived into the back, they've killed your supports, you've got nothing to back yourself up with, and then you die. Sure, you might kill some of their team, maybe you take out the Genji that was on the flanking mission, but provided that Genji's killed the Zenyatta, well, he's done his job. It doesn't matter if he dies, because now his team have a major advantage. So this idea of DPS priority and prioritizing targets, it is starting to trickle in. I've noticed, like, a lot of people are starting to say to me, this is what we do when we play the game. We look to kill this guy, we look to kill that guy, which is exactly what you should be doing. Now, talking about killing that guy and this guy, sometimes it comes down to identifying a very good player on the enemy team and killing that player, or doing something to stop that player playing. Now, in a recent game I had, there was a very, very good Genji. Now, this guy, you could even say he was a Genji main. He was really good, like really, really good. I think he was up in Masters, high Masters at some point, but he dropped down a little bit since then. But yeah, this guy was really, really good. So what did we do to counter that? Well, I was playing Zarya at the time. I swapped to Winston, and I just made it my job to basically attack this guy every time he dived in, and I shut him down. I stopped him from playing. Now, was I playing great? Maybe not. But I was playing great in one way. I used my brain. I knew he was wrecking our team. We're all saying on voice comms, oh god, this Genji's making a mess of us. I was doing actually pretty well as Zarya, and we were comboing ultis pretty well. We were actually doing fairly okay, but you could see this Genji was slowly wearing down our backline. Me providing barriers to our Zenyatta and then trying to kill the Genji, it wasn't enough. So when I switched to the Winston, I absolutely wrecked the Genji. My Winston pick, my, I guess, intelligence stopped that Genji from playing, and then we win the game. This happens a lot, and that type of thing, again, it's still DPS priority. It's still playing clever, but it's realizing that sometimes it's not as simple as it looks. It isn't just kill the supports and then kill the DPS. There might be a really good player who needs to be shut down. Maybe there's a really good Roadhog. We see this quite a lot. You'll get a Roadhog which is exceptional. Very good with hooks, great at picking people off. You kind of need to get rid of him straight away. If you don't, then there's going to be a big problem in the fight. Also as well, and this is the final point I want to make on this video, you need to be aware of when enemy ultimates are available. Now, I made a video talking about this, sort of being aware of when the enemy Reinhardt's ultimate is up. So if I'm playing Reinhardt and I've got my ultimate, then the enemy Reinhardt's probably got his ultimate as well. So we have to be careful about that. Sometimes it's worth killing them because you know they've got their ultimate up. Mercy is the great example of this. If Mercy's got her res available and you go into a massive team engagement and you're using loads of ultimates, if you don't kill the Mercy, well, she's going to res and nullify all of the ultimates that you've used. So you need to look at doing things like this. When you Graviton Surge as Zarya, make sure you only do it if you can get the Mercy and then kill her in the middle of the Graviton. If you Earth Shatter as Reinhardt, try and get the Mercy in the Earth Shatter. If you're Genji, ult onto the Mercy and try and kill her immediately. So there's things like that which you do need to take into consideration. This is, of course, what makes Overwatch a brilliant game. There's loads of different ways to play this game. It is not just set in stone. The meta keeps changing all the time, which is awesome, and I think it's just fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video at that, guys. What I want you to do is leave a comment below sort of tell me what you do when you go into a fight. Maybe tell me some horror stories you've had of DPS not being focused, because I've been in games where we've gone in a big fight and nobody seems to die, but everybody seems to be like half health on the enemy team, but they're killing us, and it's like, it's getting quite frustrating. That's because DPS priority is not set. In fact, one last thing actually I should say, if you are a Zenyatta player, do consider shouting out who you Discord, and do this all the time. Get into the habit of this. I know a couple of pro teams do use their Zenyatas as sort of like, not the shot caller, but the guy who directs the DPS. So wherever the Discord orb is, if you Discord a Roadhog, so you go Discord on Roadhog or Discord on Hog, your team will know, Roadhog's got the Discord orb, and they will fire into him. He will take massive damage, and he will die really, really quick. And again, coming back to the idea of DPS priority, Zenyatta, if he Discords somebody, they're going to die quicker than somebody without the Discord, so maybe it's worth killing them. So it's not simple, guys, it's not simple. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video just to sort of throw some ideas out there and get some sort of feedback off you guys as to how you play the game, how you focus DPS. If you are playing flankers, just remember this, please. Try and kill Zenyatta, then kill McCree. If there isn't a Zenyatta, kill the Ana. If there isn't an Ana, kill the Mercy. And then if there's no McCree, maybe kill the Zarya. Alright guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then subscribe to the channel, like the video. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and do so because I'm almost at 20,000 followers. That's going to be crazy when that happens. I might do a giveaway actually when that happens. But anyway guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost, and I will catch you next time. Toodaloo.